dad was driving, mom was in the front seat. I said, Mom, how come there's no pictures of you pregnant? And the front seat got very quiet that day. And my mom looked at my dad and she said, honey, your dad and I, we wanted to have children very much, but we couldn't for some reason. The doctors could never figure out why we could never have children. But she said, we prayed to God and we got to adopt your brother, and then we really wanted to adopt a daughter. So we prayed to God that we would adopt a daughter, and God sent us you. And your mom and dad were very young, they were already in high school, and they wanted you to have the best life that you possibly have. So they gave you up for adoption, and we got to adopt you. And actually, I came at Christmas time that year, my parents put me to the Christmas tree. That was the first picture I had as a family. It was a gift to the family that year. And then my mom said this, and she and I had very many conversations about this. This is why I can share this with you in public. But then my mom said this. She said, but you want to be careful who you tell that to, because we don't want people to look at you differently. So for me as a 7-year-old, I thought that there must be something wrong with me. If my mom told me to keep a secret about how I came about in the world, there must be something very wrong. And I can honestly tell you, I remember very clearly that day sitting in the back seat of an old school Oldsmobile, an orange Oldsmobile. That was the day I began to keep secrets. When I was 11 years old, I was sexually abused, and I didn't tell anybody. I began drinking on my 12th birthday. That's what I did for my 12th birthday. I got drunk for the first time and started a nice long career in drinking. When I was 13 years old, I was raped by a 19-year-old boyfriend, and my life shattered. I was very promiscuous, very broken, very addicted. I also excelled in sports. I wanted to play volleyball in college, and I did that. So I played Division I volleyball at a nice university out on the West Coast, and I wanted to work for ESPN. Aaron just stole my job, so I became a... But, and I had this, journey in my life, what I wanted for my life. And you talked about narratives, I have two competing narratives. And the first narrative was, I'm fine. How are you doing? Good, busy, so busy. But my life, I was struggling. I was on the edge. I was broken beyond measure. And there was no way I was coming close to this chair because I couldn't stand the silence of it. I couldn't trust anybody. I couldn't trust my parents. I couldn't trust myself. I couldn't trust men. I couldn't trust God. And there's just no way. There's no way God could love somebody like me. And my intimacy was shattered. I still wanted intimacy because I guess part of my own story. There's just so much darkness in it, and just been working on my story for a long time. Is I understand why people do what they do. I get it. Because at the heart of us, all of us want to be home. We want intimacy, we want communion, and we're just really, really broken and figuring out how to get it. And so what God does, like he said that woman in 1975 to advocate for me at the adoption agency, just like God does in your life, where he sends people to advocate for you, to people to speak his love for you, to mirror his love for you when we can't hear it. God started sending people in my life. And one of them he sent was a Catholic priest. And I know that's where my deep love of the priesthood comes from, but I'd never met anybody like that who's that holy and that down to earth and just that beautiful. And he'd been a priest a long time, he knew what was up, but he would challenge me and say, well, what are you doing with your life? How's that working for you? Like Dr. Phil, how's that working for you? It doesn't look like it's working for you too well. You have a destiny in life. You're God's daughter. What are you doing with your life? Don't you want more? Yeah, Father, I want more. I just don't know how to get it, And I remember looking at him, and he was radiant. He was radiant. And there I was, 21 years old, a full-blown alcoholic. My life was just a train wreck. And I wanted a life of excellence and beauty and depth and richness and intimacy. And I looked at him, Father, and I was like, Father, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what that is. You're captivating, you're radiant. I don't know what that is, but I want it. And I'm here before you today because of many things. One of them is because somebody's witness of holiness, of their intense love of Jesus Christ. Because seeing him, I could doubt a lot of things in my life. I could doubt this. And I could doubt, I hated myself. I had clinical depression, you name it, I was suffering from it. And there was so much in my doubt, but when I looked at him, I could not doubt God's reality. I couldn't doubt his captivating love for Christ. It was so efficacious and so beautiful. I was like, I want that. And it gave birth to hope, right? So we talk about abiding, we talk about identity as given by God, we talk about intimacy as home, trust as reliance upon a person, and lastly, hope. So could I just read you a definition of hope? Because it's very important. Because you and I, we talk a lot about hope, and we often use it like we use the word love, and we use it kind of interchangeably as wishful thinking. Where we say, man, I hope the Saints would have won that game. Which is a good hope, and I just say that, okay? Or I hope my kid makes it to Stanford. Or I hope, I turned off the iron. Did I turn the iron flying off, like you're driving to a, you know. And then we say, I hope in God. But actually, we're talking about two totally different realities, because hope is not wishful thinking. Hope is actually a theological virtue, and this is so great, which is infusing you in your baptism, which actually has God as the end. So St. Paul talks about using the greatest things, faith, hope, and love. The greatest is love. But faith and hope and love, they're theological virtues, which means they're ordered toward God. So hope is ordered toward God, and so when we talk about this is great. Hope is, this is so awesome, hope is the confidence, expectation that God will fulfill what he promises, and it responds to the aspiration of happiness which God has placed in the heart of every man, that heaven is our home, and that God will fulfill his promises. And St. Augustine says in his Confessions, book 10, he said, absolutely all of us want to be happy. Absolutely all of us want to be happy. So there's not one person in this room who does not want to be happy. And we have, because we're broken and because we stay so far away from here, and many times we don't spend enough here, we have a wonderful, just very definitions of what will bring happiness. But all of us want to be happy. All of us want to be satisfied. All of us want to be home, because that's the echo of the garden. And that's where we came from, and that's where we're going, and nothing will satisfy us. Nothing less. Because we're here for eternity. So then, I love this, because it actually speaks of hope as a choice. Where you and I, as you're hearing my story, and you're thinking, and these things are churning in your life, and your heart is probably just aching for intimacy in certain relationships, and you just want to be home. And maybe, we want to sit here, we wish we could sit here, but we're not really sure how to do that. This is also about hope. It's about a secondary definition. It is the confident desire of obtaining a future good that is difficult to obtain. It is therefore a desire which implies seeking and pursuing some future good that is not possessed but wanted, unlike fear that shrinks from a future evil. It is the opposite of despair. It is openness of the heart. And it is the choice of vulnerability. Isn't it hard to hope sometimes? Especially when we're faced with situations that seem to be the same over and over and over again. It seems like hope is too risky. Or where our stories, where maybe for us as little girls, where when we were 5 years old, something very tragic happened, and there's a story that has been not uttered, it remains unspoken, or it remains untouched by God's kairos, by his love. And so we get into similar situations here, and we're like, this is too risky. There's a wonderful statement in the big book in AA that says, it's so great, we believe that we could wrestle satisfaction of life if we only manage well. Anybody managing well? But Jesus Christ didn't come to earth and suffer and die so we could manage well. He came that we might have life and have it to the full. So whatever, my dear sisters, whatever your story is, I want you to remember that the most important part is the eternal reality of you as daughter. That is who you are. It is etched in you. And these other stories, these other narratives, the sorrowful mysteries of our life, it is Christ's love that comes, and even in the mysterious plan of them, he makes them beautiful. I don't know why, to this day, I don't know why those things happened to me when I was a girl. I don't know. I've asked God a million times, why'd you let that happen to me? Even as I got older, why'd you let that happen to me? Why'd you take my dad? My dad's, I was only 24 years old, and my dad had retired early to do volunteer work for my community, and God took my dad home. And my mom to this day still terribly misses him. She's a wonderful person, but she terribly misses my dad. We miss my dad. Why'd you do that? Why do these things happen? I don't know why. I don't know why. And I do know that there's things in life where we say, had that not happened, that wouldn't have happened. And we begin to see kind of like a Monet painting. When we get up really close to it, we see kind of a thread, right? A tiny little thread. And as time passes, we see a bit more distance, and we can kind of see a bit of the portrait. But I really believe it's not until you and I see God face to face when we will know as we are known, and see as we are seen, and love as we are loved, when we will finally be able to see the masterpiece. And we'll say, oh. Of course. That's what you were doing all the time. I just couldn't see it. Because all your ways are beautiful. And you take what is broken and you make it beautiful. So where in your life, my dear sisters, what is this for you? Where is Jesus Christ in his Last Supper discourse is speaking to your heart saying, my daughter, my bride, I want to encounter you here. And I will, of course, encounter you over here. I'll encounter wherever you are. But what, my dear sisters, what's keeping us from here? Because we have to be really honest about that. I'm just so far beyond facades now. Like, there's just no use for it. And it's very interesting how in our stories, different things come up. And just a few weeks ago, I had just a major meltdown at this major conference. It was just really humbling for me. And what was happening, honestly, is a situation that probably would have hurt anybody's feelings had that happened to them. But what happened, it was hitting on something so hard. And at this very moment, like I said, I'm 42 years old. I'm in this moment, and all of a sudden, there I was at 13. I was 13 years old in my heart amongst these adults. And when I was 13 years old, I was skinny and I had braces, and all the boys picked on me, or they ignored me. And at that moment, I saw her inside of me, and my first inclination was to be like, oh girl, I don't want to see you. But it's been over the course of several weeks where I realized that God is doing something very deep in my heart, where I had an experience of Jesus coming to me saying, I love that girl at 13. I love her. And I want to heal her. And I want you to understand that what happened to her matters to me, because it's all a part of you. So where in your life, my dear friends, where in your life is the situation that's pulling you out of the chair? Do you have break points in your story? Do you have secrets that have never been shared? Do you have stories that have never been told? Maybe even now in your life, something's happening in your marriage that you're so afraid to tell your girlfriends about because you're afraid they're going to judge your husband. Do we have a place in our life where we can tell that and be loved? Because it's the beginning of a transformation. Because Jesus is not embarrassed. And he loves us. And his heart is to give birth to deeper abiding, deeper trust, a deeper foundation of your identity, which gives rise but to trust and hope. And as Pope Benedict says, the one who has hope lives differently. And hope is for warriors. So let's pray. Lord Jesus, we thank you for this time together. And we open our hearts to you. And Lord, I pray that you would speak right now into our hearts of just an area of our life that you wish to touch today. Maybe it is us at 5, maybe it's us at 13, maybe it's us now. But for all of us right now in this room, what do you want to say to us? I pray that you would give us the courage to open our hearts in a brand new way today, perhaps in a way we've never known before. And I ask you, Jesus, right now to show each one of us a vision of ourselves as a little girl. The beautiful little girl that you see right now, no matter what has happened to her, even at that young age. I pray right now for each one of us that you would give us a vision of ourselves as a little girl. Sweet, kind, adventurous, fun-loving, trusting, tender, caring, questioning, vibrant, quick to laugh, quick to cry, caring, beautiful, precious. And I pray, Lord, that you would bring her to life. Bring her heart to life. And I pray that if there's any way in our own hearts where we have pushed her away or forgotten her, that you would help us receive her once again. I pray, Lord, that all of our memories in time would be healed in your love. That we could walk in strongness and firmness of who we are as your daughters. And that we could abide in you one day at a time. Mother Mary, I pray that you would particularly intercede for us on this day of the presentation. A day when your own heart is pierced, a day of offering for your Son, that you would please offer us to the Lord. Offer us to the Father. And together we pray, glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, it is now, and ever shall be, world without peace, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
God bless you.